Problems on the beat. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100, cause all I know is real. I come from a line of hustlers, they only know the deal. They taught me how to move them quick and to play it slick. And to make sure that I watch out who I'm fucking with. Cause motherfuckers got the game fucked up. They telling no motherfuckers to get a time cut. They slaves, they biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I John Doe 'em. I blindfold them, duct tape to hold them. They bodies eroding, exposing in acid soaking. I'm popping pills and smoking, overdosing on hydrocodone. My story keeps unfolding, a prophecy growing. I'm on a mission, but I'm bury these snitches who scared of a conviction. Leaving the scene, but I'm leaving no witnesses. I just look at it like I'm saving somebody a sentence. My name won't be mentioned, so motherfucker, let's get it. As I time the mission, tick-tock, cause my decision will leave your fucking signage stripping. Problem. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep.
My circle well rounded, but still some are square root. Aided by the streets, only objective is to chase loot. Off my own too, that's how I pivot. Street life full time, no intermittent. I ain't scared of a sentence, accusation like clue. That sycamore blue is terror, hoping who's your roots. If other troops, I lead my army through the field. Ain't gonna send the pawns march through the blood spill. I'm sold like a pill, I alter your mind state. What y'all lack is heart, fall apart to the high stakes.
Hey, it's Miranda Monday.
And Joe Kemp, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another Monday Love. I can't believe it's already Monday again. It just faster and faster. It's just like my kids. They just get older, and it's so fast. God, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just making nonsense. Guys, we miss you. I hope everybody's had an amazing week. Happy 4th of July weekend. Absolutely coming in on July 3rd this year. At least waiting on 4th of July. We'll be doing all that stuff. Hope everybody's having a fun, safe weekend. Not burning out any eyeballs or anything weird. The bottle rocket killed my soul.
Please be careful. Have a blast, have fun, just do it safely.
Definitely don't want any blown ups.
If they're drunk
Appendages.
and they take off with
I used to
flammable
teach
object
shop.
in their hand, stop them. Stop them. There they are.
Don't run with scissors this weekend, please. And bottle rockets at the same time. I'm feeling that's really treacherous.
Life altering.
Oh my gosh. How you been? Everything good?
Oh my God.
It's been a long week.
It's a long week. I can't even. I don't have words.
I could probably, but I'm stepping. That's even outside my realm. I won't step into that. Like a hot boiling pot of apple cider vinegar or something. I don't know that. Why I even said that? That's just. I'll just go. I'm not even saying nothing, and that's amazing. There's usually not a whole lot that I won't say something to, but on that one, I'm just exit stage left.
So anyway, yes. Been a crazy week. How has the kids been?
Oh my God, it's crazy. There's just so much stuff happening. Wrestling's finally, I guess, at what you can consider the full end of the season. Finally, the U.S. Nationals, all our little contender brothers and teammates from all the teams that went out to Utah and competed in the kids nationals. Way to go! You guys rocked it for contenders and other wrestling clubs. Thank you to all the coaches and parents for putting your kids in this and coaching the kids and keeping them out of shit, because you know what, if it wasn't for people like you guys, the kids might be into some messed up shit, and I'd rather them, stay out of trouble. And but they all work really, really hard. I had several kids, I ain't gonna name just certain ones out there. So many people, first time, 3-time Triple Crown champion from Indiana since like 2008. That was huge. So anyway, I will shout out the contenders team. Love you guys. You guys always rock it. So yeah, but yeah, everybody else, Lyric's starting a couple new plays. She has actual auditions for a scary movie. It all kind of chimed off of Days of the Dead.
Oh,
Yeah, so the guy, yeah, it's cool. I'll leave it there. I don't want to like jinx her or nothing,
okay,
but it's
it's
all independent films. I will shout out the Indiana Filmmakers Guild. You guys rock. I will be chiming in with you guys very soon. It's amazing to see everybody fighting and working hard together at such a fine art and producing some amazing movies, trailers, everything. They work on everything, and with no budgets, with no big Hollywood, and doing real big motion picture like stuff without all the money backing them. So that's cool. That's really cool. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, without.
Oh well, let's get into it. You got an exciting interview today.
Yes, a very, very, very good rapper.
Very. Let's see how many varies we can slide into that. Very, 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 very. Without further ado, JDonahue, what is going on, brother?
Oh, I ain't doing nothing, just sweating my ass off down here in Florida. Enjoying my 4th of July weekend, whatever the hell we calling it.
Whichever day you celebrate it.
Yeah.
Don't blow your eyeballs out, please. This is a no eyeball blowout year. I want to see everybody have all their fingers this year, and I want everybody to report to me. Like, I got all my fingers, Joe. Even Terry in the wheelchair. I want to know that he had enough battery power and he's safe. Like, Terry, move. That's all I'm asking this year. I don't want Christmas or anything. I just want a happy Terry.
Oh,
How are
cool.
you? Before we get into it, do you have any shout outs you want to get out there?
So you guys are you got noise, right?
Indiana.
Oh, Indiana.
Right down in Indianapolis.
Okay, Naptown. Okay.
I should hear you. Yeah.
Do you have any shout outs that you want to get out there?
Who? What is it now?
Do you have any shout outs, plugs you want to get out there?
First off, I just want to shout out my mama, my daddy. I just want to honestly just give a shout out to everybody who's been rocking with me and supporting me the way that they've been and stuff, especially over the past 2 years.
He'll hear you now.
Like I said, other than that, oh yeah, David Ray, my producer, major shout out to him, because without him, I wouldn't even really be doing half the stuff that I'm doing. He's really got me locked in, bringing things out of me that I didn't even know that I was capable of doing.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. I might need that connect. I would love to get D-Ray on.
D-Ray.
It's one of those
Me
things.
calling.
I could definitely try to arrange it. I can't confirm, but it's a possibility. Like I said, he's a good dude. Just a little backstory if you got a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. We want to hear the stories.
The story before
The stories.
So anyways, I got a lot of Marlboro for this shit. Anyways, I've always rapped, sung, did all that stuff, but I never really took it serious until around 2018. And some people hooked up on Instagram, and we started DMing and stuff. And they're like, "Hey, man, would you mind coming up here and record at the studio?" Hell yeah, I'll come up. It was Nashville, you know what I'm saying? So I come to Nashville and stuff, and the studio that I happened to walk into was David Ray's studio. And like, I didn't know it at the time, but I grew up listening to this dude, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so I walk in immediately, I didn't know if I could cuss on the show, but immediately,
good.
immediately, like, my jaw hits the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, how in the hell? And that first day, that was the first time I ever been in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had rap, song, all, but I never got serious about it. So the first time I ever went into the studio was with David Ray, and we banged out 5 tracks that day. It was crazy because I didn't know what the fuck I was like. You know what I'm saying? I wrote, I could write the bars, sing the melodies, and all that stuff. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, like, dude, I was lost. Like, I didn't know. You know, I'd never been in that type of environment. And since then, like I said, we've been working together now for 5 years. And like I said, he's really, like I said, he took me under his wing and he showed me a lot of things and helped me do so much.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually he produced Kurt Cobain.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
since you're gonna bring it up,
We should you want to play it?
I do. I get down to it. I've been banging it.
I love that song. That right there with the band.
So, for everybody out here, here's Kurt Cobain featuring JDonahue, and who else was all in this one?
This was just all me.
Oh, okay, just you. Okay, sorry, I knew we were talking earlier. All right, without further ado, here you go, Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
Wee motherfucker.
Grunge as they come, call me Kurt Cobain. I've been known to get her done, I've been doing what they can't. You're my son, I'm LeBron, going hard in the paint. I've been walking around the yard like my shit don't stink, ayy. Just like my shit don't stink. You're my son, I'm LeBron, going hard in the paint. I've been known to get her done, I've been doing what they can't. Look, I'm grunge as they come, call me Kurt Cobain, yeah. I ain't like these country rappers, I ain't got a fucking tractor. Man, I'm fed up with these bastards, I'm like, no. Yeah, you're after what I'm after, I'm just trying to get it faster. Then I disappear like Casper, bitch, I'm ghost. Y'all doing the most. It's like moonshine and mudding on every post. It ain't hard to point them out, I'm like eeny, miny, mo. Start a bonfire, I'ma catch a ride by his toe. Man, I'm in and out the flow. Bought that Tampa Bay hustle to my Nashville home. I just added me some muscle, swear I gotta get that dope. So I'm running up the numbers, if it's tic-tac-toe, then I'm Xing out the others. Grunge as they come, call me Kurt Cobain. I've been known to get her done, I've been doing what they can't. You're my son, I'm LeBron, going hard in the paint. I've been walking around the yard like my shit don't stink, ayy. Just like my shit don't stink. You're my son, I'm LeBron, going hard in the paint. I've been known to get her done, I've been doing what they can't. Look, I'm grunge as they come, call me Kurt Cobain.
hard,
Okay.
but I have to say something. One thing, just one thing.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
It needed another verse.
Oh, it's fun. It's coming. We're gonna be
It's a
doing-
great song, but it just needs a new beginning and a middle.
No,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
No, I think it was badass, dude. I enjoyed that.
It's
Hell yeah.
it's coming. Like I said, that track was actually just like a kind of a spur of a moment type thing. We we recorded that back in March. I was in Nashville, and it was a track. Me and D Ray, we was just talking, and we was talking about just the fakeness in the country rap genre that's going on. You know what I mean? One minute you got these guys that are, they're gang this, and then, they're throwing on a cowboy hat and they're country hail, and the track just kind of, came out of that, conversation. And like I said, we got a remix already in process. I got some motherfuckers that people rock with and I rock with that are going to be on. It's going to be even a better banger than that one.
Okay.
That's what's up. I like it. Where I'm at.
I appreciate you for real. I mean, honestly, because I do this music stuff really, honestly, it's not even about like, I ain't trying to be like famous or whatever the big thing, like, but just to like really connect with people, music, I feel, it just brings people together that normally, we wouldn't come together, and that's what music has done for me. It's brought me to great people, that I would have never known, but through the power of music, I've been able to, connect with people.
Is it testing? We're doing.
Can you guys hear me?
She's coming through. No, it was our mics. I had somebody said they couldn't hear Miranda. Can you hear her now?
I can't hear her.
Speak
Can you
real
hear
quick.
me? Testing. Test.
Now I can.
Okay, yeah.
All right, there we go.
You gotta talk, Miranda.
Talk louder. Speak up. Talk louder.
So where? Okay, I'm kind of jumping around here. I was sitting here messing with this. On this last song, when you guys come together, like what was the first start? Did they have a beat that you was ready to chime in on? It's like, man, that's fucking hype. Let's do this. Or was there? I know you said it was a last minute preparation, but
honestly,
how did that look like?
Honestly, what had happened was we were just going through beats that, it was towards the end of that soda. It was towards the end of the session and stuff, and we had that conversation, and we just started going through beats, and the next thing you know, we found that, and he's the one that made the beat. Like I said, we just started vibing out, and like I think within like an hour and a half, we had it done, and like I said,
that's is that writing it or just actually recording it an hour and a half?
Writing it and recording it.
Shut your mouth. That's good. That's high quality for a short time. That's awesome, dude. That's
yeah,
really cool.
I mean, and it's like I said, it's one of those things. I just, we gravitated toward that beat at that moment, and the words just came so easy, and we added the guitar. We didn't have the guitar riffs in it that day, but once we had got the rough mix on, we started playing with the guitar. And, once I heard the riff coming through, I was like, listen, bro, we're already got this song called Kurt Cobain. We got to add this riff in,
Hell yeah.
It just, let's just say when I got the mix and master back, I was blown away. I was happy. Like, I was ecstatic. Like, I could not wait to drop the record, but again, like I said, you got to get, promotions and all that good
All
stuff.
that, yeah.
Who
Who edited and mixed that?
That was all David Ray. David Ray, he does probably, I'd say about 60 to 70% of my projects. I also work with a guy named Catalyst, which he's up in Tennessee. He's originally from Florida, but he's done a lot of work with go-to producers. I don't really, like I said, I don't stray too much. I don't go to different studios or whatnot. Like I try to lock in and just, I feel like we're creating a sound. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go back,
Yeah.
if you go back 5 years ago, you know what I'm saying, when I first started putting out music and where I'm at, you know, you can just see the growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, I love it, and I feel that I keep doing it. You know, just better things are going to keep happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
the biggest thing again is just the connection. People. Like I put out the track "Run So," I think it was called "Run So Far," but just the feedback that I got from people with that track, you know, them telling me how, you know what I'm saying, it just helped them get through whatever the situation that they were going through at the time, and you know that's their go-to song. You know, for me, you know, that I can't even begin to tell you, put it in words, you know what I'm saying, how that made me feel as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Because me knowing that I was able to help somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because I do believe that music is therapy. You know, like,
Oh, absolutely.
you know, with me, like, with me, that's how I've always walked around, even growing up with headphones on. You know what I'm saying? Lost in my zone. And man, music has helped me get so many trying times. So for people to reach out and tell me that, like, I can't even, like, it's the best high in the world,
Oh,
other
yeah.
than being on stage. Like, those are the two, like, them, like, you know, that it just blows me away, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just really a regular guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for
But
me,
that, man, that drug of having a huge ass crowd on stage there's no replacement for that.
uh-huh.
That energy you get, that, I mean, good God.
Hmm.
Woo!
Oh yeah,
I miss those days, man.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, I love doing shows. You know, just the energy. You know, the first show that I had ever performed at was Dusty. I don't know if you guys remember, but Dusty Lee. He used to have a Dusty Lee Day there in Louisville, Kentucky, and
Okay.
so that was my first show. I opened up for Dusty, Ritz, Bubba, a bunch of guys, but
Okay.
Good
and
deal.
Good lineup, yeah.
it was so crazy because again, I had never performed before in a live crowd. So, and especially
That's
this,
a hell of a crowd to start off with.
I had, oh, this is so fun. Oh, you guys are, this is fun. So me and my brother, we go there, or we go to Louisville, right? And he's in the Army and stuff. And we first made the stop in Nashville, you know. So I took him down to Broadway, and this was the night before my show. You know, did the Broadway thing. He got trashed. He loved it. I was the sober one. I got him back to the hotel. You know, we went to sleep, made the trip. You know, final, you know what I'm saying, leg of the trip to Louisville. And the next night was my night, you know what I'm saying, to party down and, you know what I'm saying. But so I had a few beers. I had a little buzz going on, right? And I remember Dusty Lee telling me, he's like, "This is your first goddamn show you've ever performed." Like, boy, don't fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know Dusty Lee, but you know what I'm saying? He's funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Cool ass
We
kid.
had Dusty on the show long time ago.
Did we have this?
I think that was like first season.
Oh,
my
okay.
I'm pretty
God.
sure we had Dusty. I have to go back. I'm pretty sure we had Dusty.
Yeah,
Or we were
I-
talking. I don't know. We've had so many. I mean, we're 170 interviews in,
Yeah, that's
primarily in that realm. So I mean,
that's
there's only so many. Shit.
anyways, I go into my first song. I think it was "Last Man Standing,"
Uh-huh.
and the first two bars, like I kind of like fumbled it a little bit, and like the crowd, like it was funny because my brother was sitting, you know what I'm saying, off stage. Like I kind of fumbled, and the crowd kind of made that, oh, he's getting ready to fuck up. And thank God, by the grace of God, the third bar I was able to catch it back, get back in the rhythm.
Reel that sucker back in.
Thank God, because it would have. It's Man Standing. It's a fast paced song, so if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't with that tempo, and a lot of people don't understand, like when you're performing, and I don't use backing tracks, like it's just straight me. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
if I'm not,
most people don't. They
yeah,
they got backing tracks, so they can stumble all they want and sound like, oh,
mm-hmm,
they sound great. I'm like, ain't this
mm-hmm.
karaoke?
Oh yeah.
But that's my opinion,
So thankfully, by the grace of God, the third bar, I was able to fall back into the pocket, and I fucking ripped it, dude. I mean, I killed it, even to the point where, like, even Bubba, like, walked up to me after I got. He's like, bro, he's like, dude, he's like, you had that going, dude. He's like, I thought you were gonna fuck up there. He's like, but you was able to catch yourself, and that to me is like the biggest, like, fucking compliment. I was like, damn, because there for a minute, like, I almost fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But thankfully, you know what I'm saying, I reeled him in, and like, dude, that was just the biggest high for me, bro. At the end of the 15-minute set, you know what I'm saying, and having them rock with me, because nobody, I mean, did not know me. I had songs out, but like I really didn't have a presence online like that. But for them to rock with me the way they did, and like I got pictures I posted on all my social media and stuff,
Yeah.
and those of this crowd actually rocking out with me, and dude, it was cool as fuck, dude. And I've done a bunch of other shows, you know what I'm saying, since then and stuff. But like you said, as far it's just, man, I love it, man. That music brings.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's the people you meet at the shows, the crowds, the networking. I'd be every event, man. It might have ended at like 1:00, and I'm sitting there. It's 3 or 4:00. We're in the parking lot, sitting there talking it up, chilling, whatever, networking out. Next thing you know, we might be taking off to a whole nother venue and shit. Be like, hey, we got room on the bus.
Yep.
Fuck it, let's roll.
Rock, man.
I ain't gonna be home. Somebody feed my dog, please. That's back before kiddos.
Where is
the rebel base? I've been looking for that mother. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, where next 5 years? Where's the plan?
Be on top of the world. Nah,
like Leonardo on top of the world.
Oh yeah,
on the front of that boat.
A man can dream, can he?
Right.
The next 5 years, I see myself, as far as musically, I honestly, like, no bullshit, I see great things, if I keep going the route that I'm going on, and keep just put my heart and soul into it. Like, I'm kind of switching, it's not really switching up, but I'm just getting more deeper and just connecting with people, like I have a lot of anxiety. I don't like being around a whole lot of people, you know what I'm saying, just from certain situations I've been in my life and stuff. And
so that's an extra obstacle that you have to go through.
Absolutely.
Putting yourself as an artist out there.
Oh yeah, like honestly, like it's hard. Well, it's just one of these things. Like, I used to like be like, I guess what you would call like a social butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the life of the party. Like, everybody knew me. You know what I'm saying? And I have a good heart. You know what I'm saying? I've always looked out for people, but sometimes that shit backfires on you.
Most
And
of the time. Most
mm-hmm.
of the time.
And since then, I learned my lesson. And so. Honestly, like, I keep a few people around me, and that's about it. Like, you'll never see me rolling with 50, 60 deep motherfuckers. It just doesn't work like that for me. Um,
Right.
and like I don't like a lot of people think like I'm a major drinker because you know what I'm saying the content of my songs and stuff, but like I don't really drink. Like every now and then, you know what I'm saying, I'll take a few sips of beer and stuff. I am 420 friendly though. Gotta have that. You know, I love that stuff. Um, but yeah, it does create like as far as being an artist. But I don't know. It's one thing like when it comes to music, again, it's just I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the social side of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and because like I said, it's just the connection that I get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the next couple of songs that I drop, you know, I feel that a lot of people are gonna actually be able to connect more. You know, because we all go through uh a lot of, you know, like it's for me like it's a crazy ass time for us to be, you know, and just a lot of craziness, you know, and it's gonna reflect in my music. You know, I got a song coming out called Unaware that like I said, it's a very deep song. Um
Okay.
and a lot of my songs they're gonna be coming out more with meaning. Like a lot of my songs before, like it's not that they didn't have meaning, but they, you know, I had a lot of you know what I'm saying? Like they were bangers, you
Just
know.
getting different inner parts of your soul out. Just getting
Yeah,
different, chiming into the different
yeah.
areas. I got you, dude. Hell yeah.
These next couple of tracks, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be soulful. You know what I'm saying? Because they're coming from my heart. You know, I got a song called "Red and Blue Lights" that's gonna be dropping sometime, but it's a song that I dedicated to my daughter. Where you know what I'm saying, I grew up with my dad. He wasn't around and stuff, so I had nobody to teach me how to be a father. You know, I had to learn this shit on my own. Um, so it's just like me pretty much talking about the struggles, you know what I'm saying, of being a father, you know what I'm saying, and try to give her everything that she
Way to be there for your kid, man. Seriously.
and
The fact that we have to say that, but
and
seriously, way to be there.
my daughter, she had cancer when she was 2.5 years old. And it
Sorry.
was leukemia, and it was thank God by the grace of God she beat it, you know. And
That's scary, man.
she like it's one of these things like I always thought I was a tough guy, you know what I'm saying? Until I seen this little girl go through what she went through. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it blew my mind away. You know what I'm saying? Just how strong this little girl was, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed to be, you know, just watching her grow up because now she's 7 years old. And
Right.
oh my God, she's everything, you know what I'm saying? I just love it. But that song, like I said, that's gonna be coming out soon too. You know, and I think a lot of fathers are gonna be able to relate to it as well.
That's what's up.
Absolutely. I'm
That's
excited to hear that, man. I am.
yeah. That's deep.
And way to be there. Man, that's a lot, dude. Had to be scary as hell. Uh, I
I
wouldn't
can
know what to
imagine
do if
that.
any of my kids was in that situation. I'd lose my mind. So,
It's
uh,
it's one of those things, man. Like, bro, like it was like, man, when my wife come home, because my daughter was, you know, she was getting sick a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they did every type of test, and thank God this doctor just ran all the right tests that they needed to run. And I remember like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? My wife coming home. I was actually in the shower, and she came home, opened the door, screaming, and you know we found out, and we immediately had to take her to John Hopkins in St. Pete, Florida, and stayed there all night, and got everything situated, got her going on treatment plans. We were just very fortunate that we caught it early
when
on,
you did,
and thankfully it was one of the type of leukemias that if you were gonna get leukemia, it was the most easy or the most treatable.
it was treatable.
And what blew me away, bro, is I didn't know how big that community was until I got in it. And it blows me away, bro. Like, honestly, like, we were blessed.
Yeah.
Truly blessed, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we had, you know, we went to support groups and all that stuff. And it broke my heart, man. You know, just one week you come and, you know, such and such wouldn't be there. And you'd hear that, you know what I'm saying, cancer took them. And it just blows you away, you know, because kids are so innocent, so young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is one thing, like, and we're all so strong. It just blew me away, man. You know what I'm saying? How strong these little kids, you know? And it also just broke my heart, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that community is quite large. Like, and it blew me away. You know what I'm saying? When you find yourself in that community, it just blows you away of how many people, kids, you know what I'm saying, are in this unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, that's, you know, you always sit back and think about, you know,
What
when I
is
had kids and stuff, it changes your mindset
Oh,
as a father, as a parent, as a mother, or whoever role you might play in a child's life. That when you become that person, because, you know, can't always, you know, like, you know, our situation, like you said, your father, hey, it ain't usually blood that's there at times. Not all the time. I'm not saying, but there's a lot of time. There's other people that play the role that other people should be playing. So,
yes, sir.
you know, but, you know, you always got to figure that shit out. Get thrown out in that lake, you better swim, homie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a sink or swim type of environment. You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
So, hey, guys, I'm seeing a lot of different names popping up that's coming in. Hey, guys, this is another Monday Love. Thanks for chiming in. We are here with JDonahue. Click, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, hit the
show the love, y'all.
We're on so many different things, man.
Yeah.
Just share the love, hit the likes and share, clickety diggity, subscribe, prescribe, get preparation H. I don't know. One of those in between. Hit those buttons and send us some love. Hey, so we rocked out with Kurt Cobain, but I know we do have some more songs sitting back here on the back burner.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to our next song. Which one do you want to focus on? We still got Runaway, we got White Trash, we've got Run So Far, and Bad
Motherfucker featuring a hard target.
Listen, all the letters, I can't fill in the gaps.
If you guys want, go ahead and hit the Run So Far one. That one right there is for really just, you know, and you know, anybody that has an addiction, you know.
Okay.
The video, like I said, I mean, Brett Wendeville, he shot it. He made it. You know, what I'm saying, he always does his thing. But that one right there, like I said, that's one of the songs that I get hit up all the time about. People just like, "Lo, man, you don't know how much this song got me through whatever they were going through."
Okay, is this just you, or do you have featuring anybody else? Just Jay?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. JDonahue, Run So Far.
Run so far, run so fast, trying to escape my past, but somehow it all catches up to my ass. Watch your life go by like an hourglass. J motherfucking D, y'all. This for any one of y'all that's felt the struggle. I'm right there with you. Let's get it. Wake
wake up, get dressed, pop these pills so I'm not stressed. Life's a mess, but you never would've guessed. People look at me like, boy, you been blessed. You gotta get better, run with this. On these tracks I spit, y'all don't know the half of it. Bullshit, beef, and politics, just to get a knowledge, man. Man, fuck this shit, I'ma go for broke all alone on the dark ass road. Try not to lose control, mama watch me rock and roll. You raising outlaws, all I know. On these tracks pouring out my soul in a world so cold. Here I go, I'ma give them a show, cause it's all I know, yeah, it's all I know. Run so far, run so fast, trying to escape my past, but somehow it all catches up to my ass. Watch your life go by like an hourglass. Damn. Run so far, run so fast, trying to escape my past, but somehow it all catches up to my ass. Watch your life go by like an hourglass. Gotta get it together, I'm been through the hard times. Say life gets better, it's only the stormy was what they tell me. So I pop this bottle, trying to fill this void. Damn, it's all trying to find something, but it's no longer there. People talk to me, what? Don't even care, walk around, fight me. Hate my reflection, what it become? Popping pills just to feel something, but I only feel numb in a crowd of people, but I'm still on some trials and tribulations, yeah, I've overcome, but I stay in the gutter cause I'm from the slums. Everywhere I go, I'm looked as a hoodlum. This life I live, tough pill to swallow, man up saw, drowning today, fucked tomorrow. All life is never us, it's only bought. I learned that first and moving away. Many can't comprehend this life is sin. They say I ain't been the same since I got out the pen. Just played my position when against the system. Stayed in my own lane, did my own thing. Made these hits that bang and do what I gotta do. Stay the fuck out of chain gang, cause I done seen some things. Ain't trying to see again, don't need you fuckboys, fake ass friends blowing up my phone. So alone I roam, walk around in my own zone, trying to find home, but it's gone, it's never coming back. That's why I snap, spaz out, attack these tracks. I came from the bottom, I ain't never going back, I ain't never going back, yeah. Run so far, run so fast, trying to escape my past, but somehow it all catches up to my ass. Watch your life go by like an hourglass. Damn. Run so far, run so fast, trying to escape my past, but somehow it all catches up to my ass. Watch your life go by like an hourglass. I'm thankful for my struggles, y'all, because without them, I wouldn't have found my strength. We all in the same game, just different levels, dealing with the same hell, just different devils. Some just more noticeable than others, y'all. JD, I'm out.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Lacey.
Hey, what's up, Lacey? One of our fans sitting there popping in. Hope you're doing good, girl. Hi, Stacy. So, man,
Love it.
so what was the breakdown? I know we kind of talked about it before the video. What was the full breakdown and how you came up with that story?
That's a track that I did with my brother Catalyst. He produced that track. I wrote that song again. I think that was like 2 years ago I wrote it, but just pretty much at that time, just I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? What you see in that video, you know what I'm saying? I was,
Real talk.
Yeah, it's real talk. You know what I mean? And I just found myself in a situation that, you know what I'm saying, it fucked me up there for a while, and it's one of those things where, like, I was really, like, I hated looking in the mirror because I didn't like, like, there was months there that, you know what I'm saying, I would not look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, because I was so ashamed of, you know what I'm saying, what I become, you know what I'm saying. And again, at the end, you see, that's my daughter, at the end there. She helped pull me through this, you know what I'm saying, because she deserves so much more, you know what I'm saying, and there's no excuses, you know what I'm saying. So the song just kind of like, I just wrote it. I wrote it in one night. I don't know how long it took me, but I did know I wrote it like at night it was a couple hours, and I just put everything down on paper, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I mean, it's one of those things. You know, I would be at that time. You know, like I'd be at shows or whatever, have all these people around me, but I may as well have been on Mars. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was gone.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's one of those things. Like I said, I mean, that song. I mean, I've had so many people hit me up on and how it got them through whatever situation
Yeah.
that they're going through. And again, you know, I'm just a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
But you got a relatable story, and that's the biggest thing.
yeah. You know, I mean, I mean, me personally, like a lot of people don't really know, but you know, I've been through a hell of a hell of shit. You know, I did 7 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? Got got out of that. Started my business within 2 months of me getting out, and been rocking and rolling ever since. You know, it's one of those things where you know, they say that I think it's like 75% the people that get out of prison end up going back. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
told myself you know, I wasn't gonna be a statistic. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So I did whatever I had to do to keep my ass out of there. I
Right.
found out, you know what I'm saying, that when you ain't around the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, shit's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when you're around that bullshit and that vicious cycle, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
You know, and again, that's one of the reasons why I guess you can say like uh I kind of, you know, like I prefer to be alone. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because being that guy that was always out there doing that, like it put me in a situation to where like everybody that I thought was my friend, they wasn't my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's you realize that after
Mhm.
when they're right there rowing you, or kind of that misery loves company kind of thing. When you
Yes,
start
sir.
not riding that same boat, they
Mm-hmm.
usually jump in a different boat and be like, and not, you think they're real, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
there are a lot of fake people. But I mean, at the
Yeah.
same time, though, when you're under those demons, you know what I'm saying? It's not you talking. You know what I mean? So you get control of your shit, it's that monster talking.
I agree 100%. 100% with you.
So, but at least you took that other road, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much bad stuff out there. It blows my mind. I
Oh,
know.
it does, man. I mean, it's insanity.
We sit there. I'm a behavior specialist in a school, and I meet with the local enforcements all the time. Like they'll have gang meetings and stuff like that, and they give us a drop down of all the new stuff that's popping up and come through, and I'm just like, what? They're doing what?
Wow.
Like, hold up, hold
I
on,
didn't know
that
that.
game changed. Like that,
I
that's way over the top. What the fuck is that shit? I can't
oh
even
yeah,
pronounce it.
oh yeah.
What?
I agree 100%. 100%.
But it's just it's in the schools, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to try to educate your kids to
That
there's
is
other
Steer
true.
clear.
ways. It's just unfortunate though that the mental health of our country is so off, that there's so many people that's not getting the support, that's not getting the help, and
Yep.
they're sitting there self-medicating to try to fill those voids. And it's
I agree.
it sucks that
Pandemic and the
It's
mental
it,
health.
it's a whole different beast, man.
it's one of those things. I mean, what you said, I agree 100%, and I think it's something that needs to be addressed more. You know what I'm saying? Because just, it's kind of one of those things they try to brush it underneath the rug, like it
Yeah.
ain't, you know. But you know, you being what you see the worst, probably. You know what I'm saying? I've only seen my experiences, which they were shitty. You know, but you being what you are, I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To encounter,
It's just scary, man. It
and, and
is.
and it sucks, man, because you know, being at that level, on the school level, this is the future of our nation. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, honestly.
Well, my school is a little more of the um, I got you. Um, is kind of the alternative school,
I
but
got.
I got some really cool dudes that hopefully I can influence enough to choose other paths. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I love all the kids up there. I got some kids that's been through way too much at a young age, and you got to kind of look through all of those behaviors and figure
Mm-hmm.
out what's up with the dudes, and hopefully I can make some kind of a change in at least a directional path.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Yeah.
mean, because as a school, we try to guide them to get their diploma, but it's like my guys, a lot of the kids, there's so much more we have to worry about. Let's figure out how you're going to eat. Let's figure out this. But real quick, I want to share this out there. The National Helpline for Substance Abuse is 1-800-662-4357. So for anybody, if you get a friend that's struggling, if you are struggling, there is people out there that will help. There's support. You're not alone. Please just take
Definitely help.
just make a phone call. It could be just something that'll change the direction in your life. So this is real stuff out there, guys. So if you're worried about a friend, don't wait too long, because unfortunately, too long could be right this second. It just be active, check on your friends. If you ain't seen them in a while, just hey, you doing all right? Just the world's rough right now, and people really need to look out for each other. Just remember, we're all humans. We are human beings. I don't give a shit what shade of skin. That just means your ancestors are stuck on a different part of the planet for long time, and everything changes. We are all human beings, and please look out for each other, and just understand that you don't know what somebody else is going through. So you might have an attitude about something real dumb, and somebody might have some real deal shit they're dealing with, and you want to be an asshole over your Starbucks cup or something.
All it takes is a smile.
Just be kind, and just know everybody has a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, oh, they're rich. Yeah, you know what? All rich means is you got bigger money problems.
Yep.
You're broke, you got broke money problems. If you're rich, you got rich money problems. If you're in the middle, you got in the middle problems.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Sorry for the whole different direction there, but just looking out for all our people that that might be struggling, and just know there's people out here that will help.
Honestly, I mean, that direction, like I said, it needs to be talked about and addressed. At the end of the day, I mean, it's just hearing what you said. I mean, honestly, I mean, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I went down that road. I've been down. It's just one of those things where I mean, a lot of things. And I think a lot of people too are they're afraid of asking for help. They're for the longest. I had so much pride that I was afraid to admit. So you know what I'm saying? Honestly,
it's hard for anybody to say I have failed or I have done that, or at least when you feel that way. Not saying that, but you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to present like, man, I need help. I don't want to, man. I've been doing shit. That's the hardest thing, to suck up my pride and be like, fuck, I won't go to the doctor over some stupid shit because of that. So I mean, to be able to say that, that's a whole nother beast. It's just you got the U.S. sending billions and billions of dollars and weapons to the Ukraine, and it's like, man, I know a whole section that might need some Prozac. Let's get some help out here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot more complicated than just throwing out Prozac or other antidepressants or stimulants or whatever the case may be. There's so much more to it. I just think that where the U.S. is as a society right now, it just really it all plays together. People are struggling, which makes people stressed and depressed, but then they're not getting help, and then they don't have enough money, and their insurance is weird, and then you got it's just crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, honestly, the direction that our country has went, I mean, it's I ain't trying to get political or anything. It's just it's mind-boggling, because I mean, they got money to send everybody else all this money, but
and don't get me wrong. I do get why we need to have a national or international presence. I do get why we need to, but you know, we got to really start flipping the roles. Start like look at where America is. You know,
Yes,
let's
sir.
stop. Let's I'm all about people coming here and starting new worlds, but what we used to do was the gates were open for a little bit and then it closed for a little bit. Let's get restabilized, reopen and close. Let's get stable with all the people that we don't know that's here, with all the people that are just coming here. Let's take care of the people that's always been here and work together. And I'm like on the whole political thing. Man, everybody's got their own agendas. I don't give a shit what if you're an elephant, a donkey, a rhinoceros, or a freaking raptor. I don't know. Whatever the fuck you are, we need to get back to worrying about America and not what other hidden agenda you got going.
Absolutely. I agree 100%, man. Honestly.
Yeah. So that's about as far as I get in that political world.
Yeah,
like
this one thing I've noticed, people get real sensitive about that shit.
Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing. We're going to, you know what? America has become so soft.
I agree.
Back in the 80s, we had Eddie Murphy Raw. Could you imagine if Eddie Murphy Raw debuted now? You know how many Karens would be out there crying? It's one of the funniest comedy videos of all time.
They try to kill them and everything.
It's just and now you get one person cries and they have to mess it up. Oh shit! Karen just said this makes her feel uncomfortable. In Florida, the little girl that made the poem that God, I'm gonna not give it the justice it needs. I think she was like 14. No, she's real young. Did a really great poem for the presidential inauguration for Obama.
Okay.
Beautiful, well written. It was gorgeous. She did a great speech. One person in a school in Florida, and they took it out of their curriculum. They took her. Like, are you serious? You got one person instead. Back in the day, America would have go. You know what? I'm going to grab my balls and tell you to go change the channel. Go to another place.
I agree 100%. 100%.
Whole different tangent, but anyway.
Agree.
Hey, on a different note, Marvel or DC?
DC.
Woo! Okay. Usually get the other one. How do you feel about the whole new James Gunn thing happening?
I don't really, like I said, I don't pay. Honestly, I don't get into it like that. So.
Dang it. I'm freaked about that one. It's a whole different species. So, if you had a chance to work with any artist, any genre, who would that be? And what kind of project?
Damn, that's a good one. Just because he's had such a major influence on me, Tupac Shakur.
Good call.
Okay.
Good call. I could see that. I can see that influence.
Fuck yeah. Well, I guess I wouldn't have to ask what kind of project.
I can see that influence in your music, actually.
I'm really interested to see what Snoop Dogg does with the rights to it, because there's got to be some other stuff in there.
Me too.
So I'm interested. That'd be cool. Did you ever see that Coachella?
Yeah.
Dude, that was badass.
I mean, honestly,
that blew my. I wish I was there to see it in person, because it was. Did you see it? Oh my God, it's a Tupac hologram, and Snoop Dogg performed with Tupac.
Yeah,
that will definitely be on the after credits show.
It happened a few years ago, right? Like it happened like 4 or 5 years ago. I want to say
it's been a while, but it was really cool how they did it. It was dope. I think they've done another. I think they did Left Eye did a hologram at one of the
Oh, I didn't
events.
know that. I'm gonna have to
Left
check
Eye for TLC. I think. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. I want to say I seen it, but it wasn't a good video. But I think that happened.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, definitely though. Like you said, if I could work with
over
anyone,
time.
I'd have to say Tupac though. Nah, seriously.
Good choice. Good choice. Pac was so deep, and you know, I would have loved to seen what would have been. There's video of his brother, and I really honestly think his brother just stumbled on his words, but that his brother was sitting there talking about that. The way he says it is that Tupac's still alive.
Yeah, I've seen.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen.
I was like, what? What'd he say?
Mhm. Yeah, because like,
So,
I mean, if you know, the way he changed his name to Machiavelli, and you know, just all the different things. Like, because I was a big like fucking buff dude. Like back in the day, man. Like I had
because
everything.
Machiavelli faked his own death, didn't he?
Yes,
And that came out right. It was like right when he died. I
Yep.
remember I had that album right off the.
the
Oh
7
my
day
God.
Belly, the 7 Day Theory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that right there, and I mean, just the whole way it all went down. It's just crazy, and it does, like I said, I mean, it does lead you to believe, because even the one guy there, Suge Knight's son, I don't know if you've heard about him, but recently he's been jumping online saying, oh, you know, they got new Tupac, and you know, he is alive, blah 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 blah, you know, and you know how it is. You know.
Right, exactly.
Back in the day, I think it was rotten.com.
Mm.
You could go
.com.
and you know, that was before, you know, people was really getting into Photoshop. And
Yep.
Unfortunately, I think if he was alive, he would sound like a wiffle ball with all the holes that's in him. You know, it'd be cool as shit if he came back, but reality, you know.
Yeah, I don't. At this point, I mean, if he was still, I don't think he would come back. I mean, at this point,
why stay out? I mean, you never
Yeah.
know.
you
Maybe
never.
there was other stuff
mean,
going
listen,
on that he hide out.
I've seen crazier shit happen.
Right.
Maybe he was on like a what do they call it when they protect you? Like witness protection program from some stuff with Suge Knight, and now Snoop signed the deal and Suge Knight's gone, so here comes Pac. Probably not, but it sounds cool. It sounds like a good story.
Oh yeah.
So any last shout outs? We're getting to the end of our hour. If you want to do any shout outs and plugs.
Man, I just want to give a shout out, man, to everybody that has supported me. You know what I'm saying? Streamed my music, bought my merch, come to any of my shows, man. Without without my supporters, none of this is possible. I mean, honestly.
Hell yeah. You gotta have your people in place, man.
Absolutely.
And having people that just support. Hell, if it's just sharing, man. You know, I think people forget about that. You know, it's like we're all out here hungry artists without the big pockets as some record labels and stuff. Man, just share.
I mean, I'll you know, people don't understand like the whole process of how much work and effort it takes into making a track. You know, I mean, and for people to support it, I mean, like I said, it's a blessing.
Yeah. Hey, I do have a comment from Stacy. She's asking if there's any shows near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Not going on right now, but in the future there very well could be.
Okay.
Like I said,
any shows at this moment anywhere that you want to shout out before? Okay.
Right now, I've just been chilling. I've been recording a lot. We're getting ready to start shooting a bunch of videos here, so getting everything going and stuff. Because I think I got maybe 3 or 4 more releases this year.
Cool, awesome. Make sure you share those when they go live, and we'll share. Yeah, just tag us, and we'll send it out all of our different resources.
Yeah. Definitely will.
So, well. Go ahead and hang tight for us, dude. Thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing your stories. Definitely.
Real.
Thank you.
Thank you. But go ahead and hang tight. We're going to sign out. Yes. Thanks again, buddy.
Appreciate
it, brother.
Yeah.
Man,
Very good.
what
Very
a good interview. He is a good dude. I love being able to say, way to take care of kids. And I hate that I have to be like that,
It's
but
real.
way to,
It is real.
and God bless that they were able to help his kiddo. That's scary as shit.
Yeah,
I think I would lose my mind if something happened to any of my kids.
absolutely.
And wow. So,
No,
huh.
yeah.
Guys, real quick, Stacy, Lacey, Uncle Joe says hi. What up?
Girl.
So, guys, big shout out to Angified Presents, Tony, Angie, and the whole team. Guys, we appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Make sure to check out Angified for all their podcasts right after our show. If you keep an eye out, we got Metal Mondays. We got Whip It Out Wednesdays.
Yeah.
We've got Put It Back Away Thursday. That's probably not right, but it sounds funny. IT Thursday. It's talking it. IT. I'm almost getting them, Angie. You'd be proud of me. Okay, man, that's it. That's all my oxygen. I'm signing off. No. So all the artwork, all the graphics, all the shirts, all that stuff, get a hold of me at JK Multimedia Productions, and we can figure out a way to tell your tale. Miranda Monday, networking, counseling, therapist, bumper cars. She's got a new industry. She's getting bumper cars with razor blades on them. And one person stands in the center and she drives her onto them. And it's going to be like the Running Man, but whole different. It's going to be all these people going just sitting there that's bad, and you just run over them and you pay money for it, and it's going to be on pay-per-view. Yes. And it's going to be great. We're going to make millions.
Yes, I vote.
Running over them. That's the name of it. Running over them. That show is sponsored by Razor Blades or Us.
Oh my God.
God, it's been a crazy week, guys. Thank you so much for coming on, sharing the love, hanging out with us. It's usually you guys, we all hate Mondays. We all hate them. We don't want to get up. We don't want to go back to work. But you know what? We've made it through Monday. We've made it through the Monday Love Show, closing out our Monday. And tomorrow is 4th of July. Everybody,
please be careful.
Be safe. Fun. Make sure we don't be calling you stubbies. Keep all your phalanges and eyeballs and limbs and noses. Don't blow off your face with some weird stuff. And all the guns and things that you're shooting up, those bullets do come down. Remember that, guys. There's gravity. It might make it up a little bit, and you don't see where it hits, but just be smart. Absolutely. If you're doing your pistol, shoot it into something, something smart into the ground.
No, because there's
not. If you're shooting in the ground, then don't shoot them. I was trying to be safe because you might hit the little kid down the street that likes lollipops. He just wants a damn lollipop.
Especially within city limits, it's a felony. Okay.
See, then you wouldn't be able to vote.
Oh my God.
We wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't be able to have your toys.
Once or twice in your day, so
Monday, love you.
See you guys next week.
See you guys. We love you.
Love you guys.
And this is the part where I'm just going to stand here and look at the camera and become real awkward. Are you guys ready for that? There it is. There. Just like I got it. I'm constipated.
Like you're constipated.
It's constipated. We all love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
What is your profession? Drums on the beat. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should have died, angels kept me on.